Hi. Yes, DJ, you do win. Sorry. I'm talking now because of things. My my audio is not outputting, so, I'm fixing that. So, it's super quiet on stream, and I apologize. It's like I was just watching an episode of Golden Girls, so I know that the audio works, right? DJ, also congrats on first. I don't know. Let me YouTube works, doesn't it?
Hey, how's
It does. So why won't anything else play things? Why won't this game? It's literally on max volume. So why wouldn't it? Oh, let me check it on OBS. Maybe that's why. Well, that won't change because the game's not playing any audio in general, which is an issue. Hello, yeah. Yeah. Click to start. Settings. Windowed. What is going on? What is going on? Oh, this is something else. Let me see. Quit the game. Does other games do this? Hold on. Let me very briefly. I'm not playing Skyrim, but let me see if Skyrim will make noise. This makes noise too. So why won't Valhalla make noise? Play the game. No. In English, thank you. The card attached would say thank you for being a friend. I have to eat these celery sticks as well. I fixed it. I just had to restart the game. Alright. Silent for a minute. Hi everyone. We're back. And I chose to stay in the everyone really liked this PNG YouTuber yesterday. And it's kind of fancy, but not too fancy. Business casual, if you will. So we're sticking with it. Anyway, welcome in. It's Wednesday. We're doing Valhalla. It's Wednesday. Of course we got it. I apologize for starting late. That store was a fucking disaster. But I had my food. I'm actually still eating some celery sticks. But let's get to it. Let's get to it. Hold on. Make it capture Valhalla. My favorite female American human is true. That's me. Load our last game. Okay, she got what she wanted. That's nice. I think we already browsed everything, so we should be fine. Yeah. Yeah. Yes, we read this in the last stream. If you haven't seen the last stream, you check out the VOD. It's not up on YouTube yet, so go to work. Also, I said this during the countdown, but DJ, congrats on getting first. Welcome in. I hope your day has been going well. Good evening? Yeah, there you go. Oh, hey there. I was expecting the bar to be different before opening hours, but I guess it was just the same tired thing. Alma? Ah. Leonidas. Gillian. Marcello. I stumbled across her on my way in and asked her if she wanted to tag along. Hope you don't mind. Big boob hacker? Is that what she is? Sure, make yourself at home. Where's Boss? She didn't put the helmet on again, did she? She went out for a bit. I don't know what for, but she'll be back. Alright. Oh, make yourself comfortable while I prepare. Right, thanks. I'm just gonna do the same thing. Hi, Dimbard, what you doing? How's it hanging? We're about to start our third day. Time to mix drinks and change lives. Nothing too much, just chilling, that's good. What was that? Oh, just something they made me say back in instruction. It kind of stuck. Oh, how's everything with you? It's fine. That restaurant kind of put me in a bad mood, but I got my food. So, in the end, I guess it's perfectly fine. I went to a school that made us stand up with our hands on our backs when someone came in. That habit didn't rub off till high school or so. Yeah, it's just kind of like that. Oh yeah, look at this. A glass with a signature. I assume it's either an autograph or an impromptu medicine recipe. That Kira Mickey girl came here yesterday before her concert, actually. Oh yeah, now I see her name here. You don't seem very surprised. I like B-Link more, actually. A stoic-looking duo, right? Yep, those. Seems you had a better day than mine yesterday. I had to break up with Damien. I see. Want a drink? UFO don't redeem things That's not the game we're playing. I'll refund your points at some point. But I can't do anything with the tag Yakuza on it. You don't seem very surprised. Alma, we've known each other for, what, a few months now? I'll be interested if those relationship of yours went further than a week or two. You say you broke up, but there's usually not enough time to foster anything to break. It's more like the guy wasn't what I wanted, so I stopped flirting. You could pretend to be more interested, you know. Like my mom says, if I don't buy it, it's because I know the product. I meant to click why aren't you in? You know, I'll refund your point, I promise. Speaking of buying, do you want a frame? A frame? Yeah, for all those pics you have of your boss. The one filling your phone's memory. Some seem sneakily taken at that. Is that true? What do you care? How the hell did you find that out? So it is true. Shut up. I'm a hacker, remember? You shouldn't piss off a hacker. Oh, I really like this one of her sleeping in her office. I think I'll copy it. You? Hey, can you make me a bad touch before we keep arguing? Sure. Bad touch. Bup, bup, beep, beep, bad touch. 2 bronze in extract. Powder Dalton. It's 4, 2, 2, 2. All on the rocks. Next. Poison the drink. No! Okay. Here. Who gives these drinks their silly names? Usually the one who registers it. Some people have quite the silly sense of humor. Like that girl who keeps laughing over this particular drink's name. Yeah. So, who's Damien again? The one with the nice car. Sure, he's also the manager at the bank, but that car was what caught my eye. And what was wrong with him? Turns out he was a LARPer. Oh, completely understandable. LARP? Live action role-playing. Sounds more like the nickname of some very heavy-handed writer or military organization. What did he roleplay as? Have you heard of the Woodstock fairs? Those events where people barely drink, where people barely dress, stink, roll in the mud, and fuck in the open? Those are hippies, yeah. He frequents those, and it's something I'd rather not deal with at all. If I stayed with him, I'd eventually have to. I mean, I need to support my partner in what he does, but if it's something like that... You see, that's the problem right there. You say breaking up like you had something formal, but most of the time you're still getting to know him. Think about it. Have you ended your longest lasting relationship for things like those? Okay. Sorry for not using the right word or whatever, but I'm still sorely disappointed. And at least I'm trying to get some action. When was the last time you spent the night with someone else? Last night. The cat doesn't count. A year ago. It was messy.
Emotional damage!
Dimbar, thank you. Do you want me to refund your point now so that you can redeem the other thing? See? I mean, I have no idea how you deal with that. If I were you, I would have pushed fuckboy over there into a closet ages ago. Okay, take your time, okay. Fuckboy? People have different needs and priorities. Yes, but don't you miss having the warmth of someone else at your side? Using them as a pillow, mixing your perfume with theirs. Putting your head on their chest, listening to them breathe as they pet your head. Dozing off, knowing they're there, watching you, protecting you. Jill? Anything I can make you to shut up and drink? I'll have you know that my Uncle Juan taught me ventriloquism when I was 12. Yagrigo wants to bring out the duck. I know this would turn into that. I never know what to expect from this one. Alright, we have to bring out the duck for 5 minutes. Hold on. I didn't have my thing open. So it'll be a moment. I have to log in. This is cringe. I'm literally using it right now. Why do I have to log in? Duck. 5 minutes. Alma has a hot for a certain flat-chested woman kisser barter. Oh, really? I see. Drinking won't stop me from talking or making tasteless puns for Aunt Rosa. Still, get me something weird, would you? Oh, ventriloquism. Weird? A weird
You
drink?
go to horny jail.
Ow. Why would you do... Thank you for the redeemed, bird. Yeah, something different, experimental, uncommon. Let's see. A weird drink. Promo drinks fit that bill easily. Is there a way to... Promo would be tight. Grizzly Temple. What was the last... Hold on, let me look at the last one she had. Classy, sour, vintage. Okay. So by type, promo. Spicy and bland. The weirdest drink you have is that fedora perfume thing? Huh? That perfume? Fedora perfume? Oh, this one! Caustic soda would be the weirdest thing I could think of, I guess. Zenstar is also an option. Oh, I bought Mulan too. Oh, I didn't realize that bought it for the... Okay. Okay. Because it's just ingredients, but the Fibonacci sequence amount. Okay. Let me look at Zenstar. It's sour as well. It's 4 of each ingredient, all on the rocks and mixed. I'll make the drink. I'll make the drink. Done. 4 of each ingredient. Which is rather weird when you think about it. No! Reset. Yep. All on the rocks. Next. Here. Yeah, this fits the bill. It's a promotional drink made to commemorate a movie. Oh, that's what promo means. It's fucking dumb as hell. Read, they leapt at the chance to sell drinks that would be unmarketable otherwise. Oh. You know, your orders are weird today. They are. Yeah, usually the first thing you ask for is a Brandtini and then something like a Cobalt Velvet or something similar. I mixed Zenstar up with something else. What did you mix it up with? Well, I sometimes feel like I need something different, you know? Something tells me part of the reason he left this Damien is because he was too deep into routine. Maybe. Hey, speaking of routines, as a hacker, what's your opinion on the whole Alice Rabbit thing? That's the silence of somebody who just heard something stupid. Stupid enough to warrant the speech they've prepared just for the occasion like this. There was a secret drink not listed in the machine that would have fit the... A secret drink? If it's not listed, how am I supposed to know to make it? They goofy. Oh, damn. As always, very perceptive of you. You know, decades ago, there was this group of people that had simple sites with an agenda. Can't remember what they used to call themselves. I just remember that it was petty vandalism. Anyway, everyone that participated started using the same name. They wanted to create this anonymous anarchist identity. I think the devs expected people to mix random things around and see what sticks. I'm too baby. I can't do it. The whole Alice Rabbit thing is just the logical conclusion of that. That's 5 minutes of duck. Yagriga, thank you so much for bringing out the duck. I had a fun time as a duck. Let's go be fancy bartender. Well, not fancy, but you know. Slightly dressed up bartender. It's what happens when that idea reaches its breaking point and goes mainstream. It's no longer a group, but an individual. An untouchable entity watching from the shadows, monitoring and judging everything anyone does. Observing, tolerating, but no one tolerating no one but itself. A lot of bullshit for what's essentially a pet the press made of. The antithesis of your usual boogeyman, if you must. So, you don't think such a person exists? Don't know, don't care. I mean, we have seen the action of such an entity, but it might be anything. An individual, a group, an AI. That's not... Sorry for sneeze. Quick, someone bless me. My butthole is in danger. That's not taking into account all the copycats and pranksters using the name. Thank you. Thank you, DJ. So, Alice Rabbit is a thing that exists, but it's also really muddled overall. There's something else that worries me though. That kind of story always catches the attention of kids and such. They start trying to hack stuff without knowing the risks or consequences. Imagine if suddenly a group of tweens broke into this bar and started asking for drinks. That's how it feels for me, and it's thanks to that damned Alice Rabbit thing. I see. But enough of that. There's a more pressing matter at hand. There is? Yeah, you've been delaying my invitation for hanging out sometime for too long. Oh, that. Do you hate me that much, Jill? Did my presence make you that uncomfortable? No, At this rate, I might just crash by your apartment. That way you can't just say no. Maybe I'll also crash for the night. We could have a sleepover, braid our hair, tell stories all night, shower together. You know you need some human warmth in that place. Your tits alone would fill my entire bathroom. Man, you react too nonchalantly. It's no fun. I'm sorry, her massive tits. React a little bit. Just let me tease you for a second. I refuse. In all seriousness, though, any particular reason you keep turning down my invitations? I mean, it's not a date. I just want to have a conversation with you outside these four walls. She's pressing them against the text field. It's true. I'm not a morning person. I registered for a night shift precisely to avoid waking up early. The earliest I've asked you out is 10 a.m., you know. That's early morning by my standards. I mean, it's not that I don't want to hang out, I just don't want to wake up early. You are hopeless. Anyway, I'm gonna need another drink here. Let's, say a big brandini. Finally, that's the Alma I know. 10 a.m. is early morning? I mean, just be awake by then, man. Brandini. Wait. 2, 6, 3 powdered deltas, and 1 Karmatrine. All aged. I have to make it... She wants a big one. But there's already 6 here, so we can't add... Am I forgetting how to make it big? Am I forgetting how that works, DJ? Because I thought you needed to double all the ingredients to make it big, right? So... This music's really nice. But that doesn't solve my question. Double of everything, yeah. But this one has 6. So how do I get double of that? So just do it. Okay. 2, 3, 4, 6. Okay. It has to reach 10 down here. Okay. I get it now. I get it. Aged and mixed. Brandini. Here. You know, Brandini is such a weird name. was originally supposed to replicate the martini. Problem is, the BTC got a hold of a brand of vermouth that was named after a certain automobile company. So, on a weird whim, they changed the name. The moment you realize you can put 16 optional Karmatron into a drink is the moment you will go mad with alcohol. I'm not trying to destroy anyone's liver, DJ. I'm just trying to serve drinks. Hold on. Celery. I see. You know, I was wondering. Yeah? Don't you worry about the people you work for might be doing with the information you provide? Ingram would have taken those karma trains and not have played. Yeah, Ingram would have. He would have. But I might have, like, I don't remember her name, but the small girl. Well, she's tiny, but she's a robot. I probably would have killed her if I gave her those karma trains. I don't know. Not really. You don't? Do you worry about what happens when people leave this place drunk? Not really. Most of the time. Well, neither do I. Why should you? Do you get people drunk? Some say my beauty's intoxicating, but that's besides the point. I get my payment, do my job, and forget about the whole thing. Dorothy? Was that her name? Was her name Dorothy? The little... Anyway, doesn't matter. You're DJ. I can't believe you. Once you understand what precautions to take, it's no problem. I've always found my job fun. However, most of my contacts are consultancy-based gigs. It's not like every day's a thrill. Do you meet with your clients, or...? I don't. It's always from behind as many filters as I can manage. I remember I once did a job where I had a couple of kids relaying letters. For security reasons, right? Actually, because that way I lose a lot less time. I don't have to deal with clients hitting on me or pestering me after the job's done. I also don't have to lose time proving my worth because big boobs equals small brain or some shit like that. I mean, protecting my identity is one of the reasons, but the few times I've shown myself, they weren't even risky or dangerous jobs, just run-of-the-mill security checks. I don't know, maybe I need to show up as a disheveled nerd or something, give them what they expect to see. Or I just don't show up and save myself the trouble. Why all the questions? Just things I've been curious about and always forget to ask. So many Alice Rabbit headlines have made me wonder about the hacking business too. Oh, I'll remember to ask you things next time then. Well, I'll take my leave now. See ya. Take care. Who the hell's calling me sugar? Hello, Mr. Donovan. Mr. Donovan! Yeah! Like my pop used to say, never touch the ass of a woman with metallic arms. I think it's more like plastic and carbon fiber. They're hard as fuck and that's all my abdomen felt. Do you normally greet people that way? I'm a man that can't contain myself when he sees something he likes, kid. He got hacked in the face, he really did. But don't worry, you're safe. You're flatter than the field at my summer house. A bit of advice, you shouldn't provoke the one serving you drinks or food. Don't be offended, kid. You have your audience, I'm just not part of it. Today I'm making this a quick one. Gotta tend to business in a while. I haven't said that, I'll just have the usual. The usual, he says. It's a beer. I remember. 3 days and he already has a usual drink. I remember. Since he's doing business, I know that he's a big guy and he can handle a lot of drink, but I don't think I want to serve him a big drink if he's going into business after. I don't want to get him like, I don't want to get him hammered if he has to go do business later. see. 1, 2, 1, 2, 4. Done. All mixed. Just give him what he wants. It makes him leave quicker. He did ask. What kind of audience do you attract, Claire? I don't know. Has been banned from the chat, TJ. Yeah, I'll give him a big one. Here. The usual. Sure, this'll work. What brings you today, Mr. Donovan? The girl I interviewed yesterday is coming again in a couple weeks. So, I was working to clinch an exclusive interview. Did you succeed? Who the hell do you think you're talking to? I'm Donovan D. Dawson. I always get what I want. Sure, I had to blackmail the editors of other outlets, but the end result is what matters. I see. Wait, blackmail? You'd be surprised at the kind of stuff you find when you get the right people drunk. Hey, the signature on that glass over there. Oh, yeah. That big-titted Lilum was here? She came yesterday before the concert, yeah? Anything juicy come out of her visit? No. Gossip-worthy? No. Tabloid-worthy? No. Come on, there has to be something. Well, her love for what she does is honest and pure so honest and pure that anyone who tries to ruin it should be ashamed. Nah, don't give me that shit. Throw me a bone here, anything. I've got nothing. Everyone has a price. How much for you to spill the beans? I'm serious here. She said nothing that could be used against her or that she didn't already know. Fine. Say, are many of your interns women, Mr. Donovan? All of my interns are women, kid. Every single one of them. It's a pack of hungry, desperate bitches. Why only women? Did you ever watch Race for Hope? The movie? Yeah. A movie about a journalist looking for clues regarding a murder. That tech movie had everything. Romance, action, a dog with sunglasses. It also sold this weird, fantastical image of what journalism is. I'm guessing lots of girls saw it in high school and wanted to become journalists. And now I have to deal with that shit. How can you be so sure? My first brother-in-law was a doctor. He said that a couple of years after that emergency heart movie, all his interns were women for a long while. And this is why you don't let brats that barely understand what responsibilities are pick a career. Do you perhaps know a girl named Kimberly LaValette? Doesn't ring a bell. Who is she? No, nobody. Forget I said anything. Any interesting preview on tomorrow's news? You expect me to share my information when you wouldn't share your scoop on a singer? How can one share when there's honestly nothing to share? I'm gonna be a good citizen today and let this one pass. Have you heard of a group called the Harbingers? Like from Genshin Impact? Not really, no. There's some group that was wanting to overthrow the White Knights. I read their manifesto in the bathroom once. Interesting piece and even better makeshift toilet paper. They talk about how the organization is corrupt, full of mob bosses or something like that. I think I've heard about that somewhere. What of them? They sent a message to some outlets saying they have proof of their claims. That they're gonna release it to the public tomorrow. Huh. That'd be interesting to see, I think. You know, I know, right? Alright, kid, give me a bleeding Jane and I'll call it a day. Okay. That's a change of pace. I'll blend it, so I have to hold it for 5 seconds. 1, 3, 3, mix. It's sobering, yeah. So I guess it doesn't matter that I gave him a big drink. We didn't ask for a big drink, but that's besides the point. Here. Simple enough for you, I see. So I've heard that this Dana Zane's bar. Is that true? Yeah. Never thought I'd hear about that the undefeated of the West again. More so after that incident with the bears. Where is she? She's out running some, bears? 6 years ago, a cash-strapped Dana Zane entered the underground ring for money. Faced 10 enraged grizzly bears. She beat them all without killing them. I heard she set them free afterwards, too. And you were there? I was drunk and bored, what can I say? Do you know if she lost her arm there? Can't remember, too drunk. Maybe she had her prosthetic then, too. I heard someone suggest that she lost it after throwing a baseball out of some stadium. Threw it so hard her arm fell off. Okay. But that sounds more like an unsubstantiated rumor. More like something she made up. Well, I gotta go. Next time you see Dana, thank her for winning me my second yacht. Nani? Hi, clown. Welcome in. I know betting on her was the right choice. Please come again. Yeah. No. Oh, we just made it halfway through the day without any issues. Save the game. Break. It is now safe to keep playing. Ah, boss, you're back. Yeah. Sorry about not being here earlier. What were you doing? I had a brief meeting with my BTC regional manager. Oh, everything alright? As alright as it can be considering that we're closing eventually. When will that happen? I don't know. Brian said that we'll be safe for a few months while the paperwork is filed and everything's put in order. Oh. I was also talking to him about you. About me? Yeah, I was telling him to do whatever it takes to ensure you don't spend too much time without a job. If possible, to reassign you ASAP after closing. Hey, if it helps, Brian might be the angriest of us all. They want to close the only bar in the whole area that hasn't given me any headaches, he says. What about Gil? He's the one that worries me the most, actually. He's kind of working using the credentials of another guy that was working here before. Who? The one who bought the levitation potion and then threw himself off the building? Ah, yeah, the levitation potion story. You use weird euphemisms, boss. Anyway, I find it hard to believe that Gil will find a job after all this. Just who is Gil? I have an idea of who he is, but I'm still putting pieces together. Anyway, back to work. Imminent closure is no excuse to slack off. Yes, sir. You guys do know I can hear you, right? This place looks familiar. Excuse me, is this the Valhalla bar? It is indeed. Welcome to Valhalla. Oh god, what is Say planning now? I don't know who this is. But she's intimidating. Excuse me? I want a drink whose name was changed after many women protested. Can you get me that? Sure. I think... Wasn't it Piano Woman? Too many people complain there should be a piano woman if there was a piano man. I mean, it technically fits. Hold on. I'm pretty sure it's the piano woman, but I want to make sure I'm okay. I know that the Brandtini also had its name changed, I think. Okay. I think it's the piano woman. Get me a drink. You're the piano man. It's true. Yeah. Yeah, I'm gonna assume it's the piano woman. All aged and mixed. Piano woman. Here you go. Very nice. Thanks a lot. So, you know Say? Yes. I'm Stella Hoshi. Pleasure. My pleasure, rather. Yeah, I know her. She's been here before, yes? Yep. In fact, I'm glad you know her because she left this here last time. Oh god, she left her helmet behind again. We'll be lurking since I'm at work, but hope the stream goes. Thank you, Mercury. I appreciate it. Munch. Not the first time, huh? Her helmets have been picked up by all sorts of people in the last 3 months. Valets, nurses, morticians, fire jugglers. She's been lucky enough to always leave it with people who return it, at least. Quite a few people. She's as much of a sociable girl as she is a total klutz. At least when she's not being serious, she's very competent when she puts her mind to it. I see. So, did she recommend you this place, or you're meeting here today? I don't remember the voice I had for her. I can see why she chose this place. It's the kind of place she likes. Say, is that Kira Mickey's autograph on my glass? Seems like the glass is a conversation starter. Nice. Yeah, it is. How did you get it? She stopped by here yesterday just before the concert. Really? I mean, she did. Yeah, nice girl. Can I see it? The Starlight signature is hers. So your name's Jill then? Yes. Ain't this nice? Here you go. Do you like her, Miss Stella? Just call me Stella. I do. Whenever you hear her songs, you're filled with so much energy and happiness. Too bad I couldn't purchase tickets for this one. I mean, they were sold out in minutes. Luckily, I could secure a couple for the next time she comes around. Excuse me for a second. Hello? Where the hell are you? Car crash? Oh, you're helping. Will it take long? Alright. Yeah, don't worry. I take it that was Say. Yeah. Will you wait for her? I will. In the meantime, I feel like having another drink. One that was prepared in memory of its creator's dearest friend. Alright. I remember reading that, but I definitely don't remember where. So, was it? No, I don't think it was the piano. Why? Who chooses drinks like this? Okay, so maybe it wasn't. Or maybe I don't remember what it was about. Okay, so it doesn't say that anywhere, so I have to kill myself now. I think it was the piano. I think I remember something very vaguely about that kind of stuff. But man, this is not very it's not very good for people that take breaks when they play the game. Well, I suppose. Got no choice. Turn around. Let me think, because it doesn't say anything. I'm fairly certain it's the Piano Man, but I also don't know. It'll say in the text. Well, it didn't say particularly anything. Hold on, let me go over there. Does not represent the opinions of the Bar Pianist Union or its associates, but I think I remember having a conversation about it at the bar. This is not particularly good. Same? Okay. Whatever. Rebouncing. Bi-Powder Delta. Some pianists commemorating. Yeah, that's what I remember. This is a big ass drink. On the rocks next. Is this the one you had in mind? Yes, exactly. Thank you. May I ask you something that might be personal? It isn't about my eye, is it? No, it's not. Or at least I don't think so. I don't get to serve many cat boomers, so it's something I've been curious about. Did you go through the procedure because of the disease or because of the fad? Huh? Before I was born, I was diagnosed with nanomachine rejection. So it had to be done, otherwise I would have died shortly after birth. I'm a bit on the weak side because of it, though. I'm sorry if I overstepped. I don't mind. It's always nice to dispel the idea that my parents were just into the fad. You seem to know your drinks, Jill. Well, I guess I've read a bit more than the recipe book. Do you like alcohol? Yeah, but not in the usual way. I don't drink that much outside of canned beer. But their colors, their stories, the way you keep them stored, their design... It sounds a bit silly when I say it out loud. Not at all. Do you collect them or anything like that? Actually, yeah. I started with my grandparents' collection and then slowly started growing it. It's been hard because of my debts, but I managed little by little. Do you like alcohol, Stella? I'm here, right? But I'm normally more of a social drinker. Unless it's with somebody I don't tend to drink much. I see. Sorry I'm late. Welcome. I definitely don't remember her voice. You took your sweet time. Yeah, sorry. I got caught up in rush hour traffic too and figured walking might be faster. Luckily, there was a building with emergency stairs nearby and I climbed down. climbed down. Took an air cab. Oh. I would suggest using ground transportation, but I'm happy to see you put safety first. Safety? Oh no, flying cars are just way cooler. I still don't understand how they don't give you motion sickness. If I find out how I avoid it, you'll be the first to know. Anyway, I'll have whatever she orders next. And like a drink that was... You're at it again? You and your cryptic orders are always leaving us with weird stuff. Hey, I expected only the best from whoever serves me. They need to be able to answer these kinds of orders. Still, I'm sure you're wearing poor Jill out with this kind of stuff. No, she's done quite well so far, actually. Really? Thank you. Whatever. Please order something normal, would you? That'll be 2 fringe weavers, then. I'll have 2 drinks at once? No, we're sharing. What, like half a glass for each? Isn't it better if just 1 for each? Say, don't worry, you'll see. 2 fringe weavers. Easy enough. She's too goofy. Okay. 9. Mixed. Fringe say is not good with alcohol. I noticed there is 9 Karmatron in here. She's gonna get absolutely destroyed. 2 fringe weavers. Yep, okay, we're good. Sir. 2 fringe weavers. So, this one's for you and this one's for me. You said you wanted whatever I asked for, right? Oh, that way. You could have said so earlier. Oh, yeah, here. Hey, so this is where I left my helmet. Thanks. You really need to be more careful with your things. Yeah, but I have spares. Most spares should be saved for when you're using brakes or malfunctions, not when you lose it. Fringe Weaver is like drinking absinthe with a drop of milk. Those helmets cost money, you know. Yeah, sorry. Did I say the boss got her head stuck because of a jammed button? Speaking of money, you still going to that meeting at the bank tomorrow? Yep. You worried? I'm afraid for now. I'd be lying if I said I wasn't. Don't worry, I'll be fine. Rumors are just rumors. Rumors? They say something might happen at the bank tomorrow. But with all the tension in the air lately, hard to know if it's true. As if the fear-mongering wasn't enough, the people also started spreading baseless rumors. Just yesterday, I had to stop a group of rampaging youngsters that heard the city would be leveled by bombs. Everyone's on edge. Yeah. I know you're worried, but I have to go there. It's orders from the higher-ups. Tell me something. If somebody came after me, do you think they'd stand a chance? You're quite strong, but... I'll take something to protect myself. Be prepared for anything. Would that make you feel safer? Maybe. I'll tell you what. After I come back, we'll get some ice cream. That way you can vent all your frustrations. Alright. Seems my vehicle is here to pick me up. You come and say? Nah, I'll stay here a bit longer. Okay then. Take care. Bye. She's such a worrywart. I mean, she cares about you. I've never doubted. Say, why does my helmet smell like bacon? Bacon? Not that I mind. I'm just curious. Well, you know how some things absorb the smell of what's nearby? It must have grabbed it from one of the ingredients. I see. Do you believe all that stuff about tension growing and the anarchist group trying to disband the White Knights? To tell you the truth, I'm a bit worried. Even in my division, there's some shady business going on. But I don't want to investigate too deeply. Bacon isn't agree. I was thinking this, like, that's super fake. What kind of business? From what I understand, things like working with human traffickers or drug dealers, letting them act as they wish. Some even say the ones that do get apprehended are the ones that have failed them in some way. Stella always says the White Knights are just glorified mall security. She says that if it's been proven beyond a doubt that some shady business is going on, Zaibatsu's core main branch would separate themselves from the whole White Knight division. Celery is not a good snack to have when you have to read all the time. But I want to eat the celery. Something about the associates' fear of bad PR resulting in them moving to the BTC. Are you like muscle-bound women? I love women of all kinds. Sounds plausible? Yeah, it kind of worries me though, because I really like my job. Say is fit. You wouldn't know because of the armor, but I believe it. She's like a firefighter, but for all kinds of emergencies. I guess a similar fear exists among the upper ranks. Lately, they seem restless. Too much politics, huh? Bumble! Bumble, thank you for the quack. Thank you. It hurts my brain. I just want to rescue people and help them. I just want to do my job without worries about politics of any kind. What are you doing at the bank tomorrow? My colonel needed to relay some information to the manager, and I was picked because he trusted me. Quack. Hell yeah, 5-stream streak, that's awesome. Well, he said, you're such a simpleton that you never give the wrong message, but it's his intention that counts. Oh. Finally! The Dorothy has come back! Please refrain from doing those sitcom-like entrances. You're disturbing other clients. She's back! No, you're awesome. Untrue, you're awesome. And you know the audience would have gone wild with that one. And besides, you make it sound like you have a full house. It's uncommon to see you here 2 days in a row. I need to grab something before starting my shift. Okay, Bumble, alright. Grab something before they start grabbing me, you could say. Hey, you having a drink? Can I buy you one? Why, yes, thank you. Honey, you should follow her example and offer me drinks more often. We'll see. What are you having? I'll have what she's having. Then I've got the perfect thing. Let's have a blue fairy. One for both. One for each. 2 blue fairies are due. The Dwarf Acquisition has arrived, lol. Say is making... She keeps getting... Yeah. I don't know. I wouldn't trust other people to order my drink for me. Oh, aged and mixed. Optional Chromatron. Yeah. Optional means you can put in... I know. And I'm debating it. I have to go to work. Well, it's fine. I already made the drink. Keep the girls sober and prude. Listen. Blue fairy. I don't know how much one karma tree means in regards to like how much alcohol it is, you know? Like, I don't know what a good amount is. Aged. How are you today? Pretty good. Yaku? You call me Yaku? Yako? What you doing? Two fairies. Hey, this is pretty good. See? And it's blue like your hair. It is. I'm sorry. Bumble, you should be. So, what's your name, sweetie? Call me Say. Ruby, thank you for the quack. Welcome in. You're stuck. It's true. That is Duck. Alright, Say. I'm Dorothy. Say. Yes, yes. Say. Yes, yes. Say. Say, why did you just buy me a drink? Hi, Koi. How are you today? I'm doing pretty good. This trip to lunch was bad, but other than that, came out on top. I just thought you were cute as a button, so I wanted to invite you to join me. Wow, you have to be the first person to offer me a drink without having an ulterior motive. And that includes fuckboy over there. What do you mean? Trust me, when you work in my kind of field, you learn to read cues from everything. And this girl is simple to a fault. How so? You're the what you see is what you get type. That look on your face is the one that simply sees no point in lying. Coupled with the fact that you're here in what looks like your work attire tells me that you're so married to your job that sex is too far down your priority list to notice its existence. So if you invited me to a drink because you found me cute and that's the extent of it, I believe you. Thank you. You say she's the first one, but what about Dio giving you a ticket the other day? Who? Oh, yeah, the Lilin with the dogs. No, he doesn't count. He looked like a humanoid mat. Ouch. You seem very perceptive, Dorothy, but I'm not too far behind. How so? I can tell your body's heavily modded with things you shouldn't even have. Your tongue is a BEB069 with DNA scanning capabilities. Your skin is coated with an anti-radiation finish. Your joints are of the premium extra flexible variety. And the most important thing, your hands. What about them? I don't know how you modded your body. I don't know how modded your body is under your clothes. The tongue, joints, and skin are merely interesting. But your hands are the MIRD 113 of Realta Industries, a model designed to shoot Class 5 bullets from its fingertips. So? Clause G of Article 17 in the Augmentations and Modifications Law on the topic of ballistic augmentations. Any humanoid or sapient creature under civilization designation that has upgraded any of its person to hold firearms of the Class 3 grade or higher will be either commissioned for disarmament or sent to danger zones. What are you gonna do? Nothing. Huh? I'm not in law enforcement. I just do rescue. And even if I was, I'm not on duty right now. Oh. I want to know though, why go through with that upgrade? A girl's gotta take care of herself, you know? Deal and his girlfriend will show up later too. They are the cutest couple vets. Aw, I can't wait to meet them. I want to be able to deal with things if they get ugly. And this is the most discreet mod I have. Or at least I thought so. Oh, yeah. Okay then. Can I give you some advice? I guess. The reason I could tell it's not your default hand model is your fingertips. The tips are a little bigger to make the cannons fit. You could get a small mod that changes them into disposable tips, assuming they're being used for self-defense and not regular use, of course. I see. Well, I gotta go. Ah, yes, another thing. If you aim for the arms or legs, once is self-defense. Anything more is assault. Yeah. Bye, Dorothy. Bye, Jill. Bye-bye. Please come again. Oh, I thought she was gonna take me away. They would put my mind on a vacuum cleaner for 3 years. 2 if I behave well. That's what happens when you underestimate people. Dorothy can do things with her hands that will blow you apart. I mean, no way. Probably both. Although I'm tempted to ask. About what? DNA reading tongue? Very prehensible, intuitive. Also, it vibrates. Extra flexible joints? Do I really need to ask? Or do you really need to ask? Anti-irradiation coating? Hey, my skin's the first tool of the trade. I need to take care of it as much as possible. And it makes it feel so soft no matter how much it's been battered. Alright then. So, you fancy yourself a diviner, reading people and all? Not really. I'm just quite good at reading people. I guess it's a byproduct of dealing with so many people on a daily basis. It's a bit surreal to hear that from a little. What can you say about me then? Let's see. You're very, very, very sexually frustrated. It's not the act itself, but rather that your partners can't seem to satisfy you on a deeper level. There's an even deeper frustration. Something happened that's blocking you. Maybe there's someone you know who won't return your feelings. Maybe you were hurt in the past. Thusly, your demeanor is that of someone who feels like life is playing tricks on her. Like a dog owner who never really throws the ball. Oh boy, did I actually hit the nail on the head? I was making this stuff up on the fly. Oh, that was just rubbish, I say, because it's right 80% of the time. Generic bullshit, if you will. You'd be surprised at the amount of sexual frustration people hold. I can't read you, honey. You're too good at putting on a professional face. But that definitely gives me more insight on you. Lucky. Aren't you late or something? I am. But if you'd let me satisfy your frustrations, I could stall for some time. Go. Fine. Bye-bye, honey. Artificial intelligence has come rather far, huh? One wonders how artificial it remains. Shut up, fuckboy. Everything done? Yeah. Hey, boss, this might seem random, but do you remember the first time I came to the bar? When you came to submit your contract? Yeah, why? Well, for some reason, I've been hung up on it since this morning, and I just realized why. The visage that welcomed me back then was Gil trying to pull your hand out of a jar? Oh, yeah, that. I can't remember what exactly, but something fell inside and I tried to retrieve it. I just kind of put my hand in and it got stuck. It was my friend's jar too, so I couldn't just break it. Hey, Gil, how did I get my hand out of that jar? A straw and some butter. Oh yeah, clever solution. Yeah, and that brings me to the random thought. That incident, that helmet yesterday, the many times your foot got stuck on something for stomping it. Boss, why do you get stuck in so many different things? Now that you mention it, I remember this one time she tried to eat a big sandwich and her jaw got stuck. Then there was that incident with the TV. I'll admit my faults with the others, but the TV incident was not my fault. The assembly instructions for that stand should have labeled their Z and S better. You saw what happened when I switched the S2 piece with the 5Z one. Still, Joe's onto something here. Yes, she is. Nah, go clean the dishes and you can leave for today. I like to think she's making an effort now to avoid getting stuck in things. I want to believe. Gala's the one to talk. His part is even more past is even more mysterious than Dana's. It's true. It's true. A flawless service bonus. This red text with the extra money, I scares me sometimes. I know Dana's just being nice, you know, the bar's closing and all that, but still, I worry. Finally, we got Shining Fingered. Oh. Happy not birthday. Nice, the paper landed. Anyway, let's go read some more. Is that the thing you clip? Now, last thread, no shit posting allowed. Did that end on the left? I think so. I never left, I was just lurking to that shovel. Do you know if you like her yet? Oh wait, we already read this one. Stop forcing Alice. So we hate Alice now? Good. It's just that we haven't heard any news yet. Remember that time they posted here to announce on an attack? Yeah, I remember the cybercrime unit up the island's ass. No, we've already read all this. Whew. I clipped the funny part. It would be... He kind of gets off that vibe. The secretly overpowered type. I don't think there's anything new here. There's new stuff here. Crime rate up 5% this month. By Kimberly. Crime is up 5%. This officially is making the road to Mega Christmas a dangerous one. White Knights, aware of the situation, have promised to maintain security in all its sectors, and even though recent budget cuts have been decreased, the morale of their... Okay. An uphill battle. Poverty and the lack of opportunities is no longer the main issue of crime. Criminals come from all walks of life. They will murder and distribute drugs for no other reason than the fact that it gives them power. It's no longer about feeding their families, it's about domination. Their entire sector is controlled by the dangerous gangs, and there's no solution in sight. The Mega Christmas will be a very dark one. I'm sure. And who isn't? Everyone loves Kira, Mickey, and Alice Rabbit is no exception. You might be wondering what's the proof for not so wacky theory? Well, you keep reading and you won't know. Attack crimes. This is an easy one. I'm getting tired of your shit, Miss Smithy. You won't believe the shocking Kira, Mickey cigarette. Today we took a look at one of the most popular acts of our time, and how did she get started? What's her favorite movie? What about her romantic life? Don't miss this exclusive interview. Content blocked in my region. It's a local page, for fuck's sake. There are a lot of implications that Gale had contact with, like... Yeah, I remember what they have vaguely hinted at for Gil has made me suspicious. Not like suspicious of him, but you know, makes me wonder. Weird. My OBS had to connect to the chat for a second. That's concerning. Are we okay? Are we okay? I already saved. Okay. So I guess we should go to work or something. Not be buying that. I'm gonna assume everything is fine and we're gonna go to work. Ow. Ow. My tummy hurts. Go to work. Good evening. Oh. Seems you made it just in time. I think that's just a car backfiring. Really? It sounded more like a gunshot to me. Have you heard gunshots? You really like that website, huh? Yeah, I thought that text was funny. Haven't we all at some point? Yeah, well... See? That sounds more like a car's exhaust. I don't know. It's too dry. Yeah, but gunshots give more echo. Oh! I didn't realize I could open up the chat. What if it's a firecracker? Yeah, boss. Firecrackers. Yeah, a couple of years ago there was an incident where some dude killed a cop. He managed to slip away because his pistol was mixed up with the usual mega Christmas firecrackers. Nah, it sounded too hollow for firecrackers. Well, whatever. This is not a morning talk show. I'm not paying you to chit-chat about meaningless things. At least not amongst yourselves. Right, we shouldn't lose time over a car's exhaust. Hey. Okay, hold on. I need to go bathroom, so we're taking a break. This is the time to go to the bathroom, go get snacks, drinks, do what you need to do. We will be back shortly with more Valhalla. Sorry. Sorry about the delay. That one took longer than usual. You won't believe what happened. I I put on the screen, the ad screen, and I went up to go to the bathroom, and then one of my siblings literally went out of their own room straight to the bathroom, cut me off and everything. Oh, couldn't believe it. Couldn't believe the betrayal. So I was like, fine, I'll wait. And I went and sat down to wait. And I was like, I should probably just go to the bathroom upstairs instead, right? So I went all the way upstairs. Now I'm back. The bathroom break is done. Okay. Let's get to the game. Back to game. Ready. Time to mix drinks and change lives. Welcome to Valhalla. Hello, I'm looking for some information. What can you tell me about a girl nicknamed Crimson Rose? Sounds like a tacky online handle. Although, tacky online handle is a bit redundant. Do you know anything about her? Nope, sorry. I have $80 here that might refresh your memory. Now that you mention it, I remember something. Really? Yeah, and I'm totally sure that I have no idea whatsoever who you're talking about. Nothing at all. Nothing. Man, you're a sucky bartender. Not having any info I need. Well, first of all, why assume I just happen to have the info you conveniently need? Does that girl frequent this place? Is there any proof that I might have the info you so desperately need? Well, And second, you're not going to get anywhere by offering me physical money. In fact, what are you doing with physical money? Do you want to get mugged so badly? Yeah, moreover, even if I did know something, do you really think $80 is enough? You can do almost nothing with $80. It's not enough to have a decent lunch. Why are you scolding me? Why did you call me a sucky bartender for not conveniently having the info you needed? Wait, of course, you want all details to be clean, so you need me to spend money on the bar. That's how it works, right? I spend money, you give me the info. Maybe, maybe not. Okay, then get me a drink, but keep it under $80. 80. Let's see what you can buy with that. Not that. A gut punch is 80 exact. It's the only one we have. Yeah. So it's gonna have to be the gut punch. It's the only thing we have. Here. Okay, then do you know anything about the girl? No. But you said maybe, maybe not. Turns out it was maybe not. You were the one deluding yourself into thinking I might know something. And like I said, $80 is nothing. So I need to spend more? I'll give you some intel. Spend all the money you want, but I'll know nothing and no amount will change that. Can I at least get my money back? Why? The order is right, isn't it? I guess. So why are you looking for that girl, Mr. Vondelay? Art Vondelay. I'm a private detective. It's what I do. I'll assume you're either looking for a missing girl or working for a creepy online stalker. You're assuming the girl I'm looking for is innocent or lost. She's not? She's half of the so-called Reapers of the city. 2 guns for hire that work for whoever's resourceful enough to find them and wealthy enough to pay them. Crimson Rose and Cobalt Lily, they call themselves. They still sound more like teenagers' internet nicknames. So, who wanted you to track her? I don't know. I got the letter with the instructions and a paycheck. What if it's a prank? I have the money, so what do I care if it is? Besides, considering the amount I was able to cash in with that check, it'd be a pretty wasteful prank. I see. Still, any information or rumors you could give me? They don't have to be related to the girl. Why do you need them? It's always good to keep up with the local goings-on. Well, let's see. Sorry, can't think of anything right now. Most of the conversations you hear in here aren't rumor-worthy. Humor-worthy, maybe, but not about current events. At least not beyond what you see on the news. Damn it, what kind of bar is this if we can't gather the word of the streets? What kind of film noir world do you think you live in? Gil might know something if you're so fixated on finding that kind of information. I don't know what you're talking about. Do you know something that might help me, Gil? I don't. I certainly don't, and I'm not offended by this. And I'm offended by the suggestion that I do. He knows something. On second thought, maybe it's better if you don't get involved with him. Well, this has been a major waste of time. And here I thought all the noise BTC bars have made lately would be useful for something. Noise? What noise? You don't know. I'm asking for a reason. You'll find out soon enough, don't worry. In any case, I guess I'll have another drink and leave. What can I get you? I have a grizzly temple. Simple enough. Like name. Why is my... Okay. Where is the settings? I have to wait. Rebouncing. I feel like my... Sometimes I feel like my, what's it called? The, sensitivity just goes down randomly for no reason. This is like the second time it's happened. The other time I think was in Honkai Star Rail. Grammatrine. All blended. 3, 3, 3, 1. Blend. This is here. Here. Is there more than just sound here? Whatever. This is gonna piss me off. Is there something on the side of the mouth? G5, G4. I don't think so. Sorry, I'm clicking buttons. Whatever, this is gonna piss me off forever. Okay then, this is going to be deducted from the 80 from earlier, right? No. Fine. Come on, there has to be something. This week has been slow as hell. The only good thing I've heard of is about this girl who threw herself off the roof of a nearby mall. And the whole thing about a woman catching her mid-air makes me think it's totally made up. Aside from rumors that the Harbingers are looking to cause trouble at a bank today, no, not really. Damn it. Wait, who told you that? It appeared on the news, didn't it? Yeah, but the name Harbingers wasn't used. No Glitch City outlet has reported that themselves. There's rumors that someone or something is keeping them silent. And even the international outlets aren't using the name Harbingers. They're avoiding acknowledging the organization yet for some reason. So you're either one of them, or somebody in the know told you about it. Wow, you can be surprisingly sure. Yeah, Donovan D. Dawson was in here for the last 3 days, actually. Really? I wonder if he'll notice the glass that idol signed. I mean, sure, I can't think of anything that would be useful involving him right now, but guess not. Did he talk about anything interesting? Interviewing the idol that had a show a couple of days ago, dealing with messy interns. Par for the course, I guess. I see. That's a gunshot. It's a backfire. Firecrackers. Hey, what do you think that sound just now was? He touched Hacker Butt. He also did touch Hacker Butt, yes. Sounded like something very heavy being dropped. Something heavy? Come on, that's not even close. It's definitely more like an explosion of some kind. No, you could clearly hear the clashing of metal. Something that was both made of metal and very heavy fell down. That's what made the sound. Whatever it is, it's not normal for it to be repeating so often. I wonder if something's happening. I hear there were some gang spats going on. Maybe they took the conflict here. Which means gunshots! If that's the case, I just hope they don't come too near us. Well, I've got to go. Seems coming here wasn't a waste of time after all. Really? Really. I just had different needs, but there will come a time when this place might help me. Goodbye. Please come again. Gangs, then. Unlikely. This is the unicorn territory. They've always been a neutral and important third party in other gangs' deals. Then who what now? I'll just pretend I heard nothing. Thank you. He left me thinking about the whole noise from BTC bars thing. What's up with that? I think I heard something about money laundering through bars. Gillian is in the know. He is. Don't take my word for it, though. I see. I guess I'll find out soon enough. Welcome. I'm Streaming Chan, giving you a live video feed of my life and adventures 24/7. Bathroom time and naughty moments only available to premium users. It's only $99.99 a month for premium. Go premium now. It's Friday night, and you all know what that means. It's time for Streaming Chan's escapades. What the fuck? Oh my god. Today's escapade is brought to you by ShiningFingered.moe. Leaders of VR adult entertainment since 2069. Buy a year of premium membership and you'll get a code. Exchange that code for a free trial of a VR experience modeled after yours truly. Excuse me. Today I picked the shoddiest, nastiest, smelliest, ugliest bar I could find downtown. And sadly, it actually looks half decent inside. So much for going to a crap hole bar that smells like dog urine. Excuse me? But no matter, tonight I'll give you an escapade you'll never forget. Hey you, where's the bartender? You're talking to her. Very funny. Where is he, really? Right in front of you. Notice the Pokeball webcam on her cap. Up, 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 up. Hey, you, the pretty boy over there. Where's the bartender? You're looking at him. No way. It's even. Oh, is it? Oh. Oh, that's. I didn't notice that. Oh, it does rotate. That's cute. I mean, you know. No hot shirtless guy playing with fire and serving drinks while flirting with you? No sexy scantily clad girl jiggling around the place? You telling me you two, just like fucking waiters, are the bartenders here? Yeah, it seems that way. Is that a problem? Of course it's a problem. Friday nights are peak viewing hours. I need something sexy or enticing to keep them interested. Oh well, there's an easy solution to that. There is? Yeah, just take your shirt off. You might need to take off your bra too, depending on how the traffic goes. Wait, you're quite flat. Do you even use a bra? What is happening to you two? Is that piercing glare a no? Come on. One of us is gonna have to take their tops off, and it ain't gonna be me. I already did that once today. You can make chat fly by pressing letter. No what? Are you lying to me? Ugh, it's too late to go in somewhere else. By the time I find an even nastier bar, they'll be closed. What's your policy on wearing pants? Somebody tried to have me fired for wearing a skirt, so we deal with that on a case-by-case basis. It's not a concrete answer. I need binary yes-no answers. My viewers have the attention span of fruit flies. If they wanted to use their brains, do you think they'd watch something like this? She really gets... Oh my god. But not all letters triggers those messages flying by. My headcanon is that she has some holographic projector somewhere that displays these chat messages actually. That's hilarious, actually. I need to keep them entertained, and the fact that you still have your shirt on isn't helping. Wait, I know! Give me a drink! A big one! The nastiest one you can think of. Hello? Service here, please? I have a suggestion. Smasher with a big fringe weaver. Can you even make a big one? Hold on. We have to take a very, 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 very short break so I can yell at my brother for not going to work. Hold on. He's 11 minutes late. What is going on? I'm aware that he is working. Well, you know. He didn't seem in a big rush. I'll tell you that much. 18 Carmatrine, 2 Aldehyde. Only thing missing then would be Dorothy. Is that gonna get me in trouble? Can I? It's like my brain is shut down. Sure. Am I gonna get in trouble? Nasty drink, nasty drink. Manly and promo drinks are both nasty, but that's my opinion. Flavor. What's happening? I'm sorry, these texts are very distracting. Grizzly Temple is pretty nasty. Hello, fellow youngsters. Hold on, I need to change my settings. If it should, why is my sensitivity so low? Mouse settings. Nasty could also be interpreted as sick nasty barbecue Batman expensive. I suppose. Hold on. I've never had this problem before. I feel like my mouse is slowing down, which is like weird, you know? Perfume in a fedora, it's like drinking from a shoe. Very crucial when you put it that way, I suppose. Okay, sorry, hold on. I got distracted. Back to the game. Back to the brain. Brain? Game. They're wrong. I like having perfect drinks. I gotta go to bed. I will watch the VOD, of course. We probably won't be streaming too much longer, because there's a lot of reading. And I kind of went too hard with the streamer voice, so, you know, all blended. Okay. Alright. Here's Lita. Here. Alright then, cheers. I don't think you should chug it down so quickly. Like it's like it hit me, but I didn't feel anything until a few seconds later. Is this what being kicked in the balls feels like? Yep. Okay, I've decided. I'll just get really wasted. Gotta be fun enough, right? If you say so. Okay, in the meantime, what can you tell me about this bar? What do you mean? Weird stories, fun stuff, interesting facts. You're being seen by an average of 6,000 people. Make their time worth it. Let's see then. Last weekend, we held a party for the Safe Bar Toy Company. And it's a company run completely by dogs. Really? This place was completely overrun by corgis. Wait. Corgis? Did you really serve drinks to corgis? Tuxedo-clad talking corgis, yeah. Wow, awesome. Wait, you're not shitting me, right? I wish I was shitting you, trust me. What else? Let's see. Donovan D. Dawson from the Augmented Eye was here for 3 nights in a row. Anime was a mistake. I saw that. They're right. That perfume chauvinistic bastard? Huh. There's that word again. Just the other day, someone from the Augmented Eye interviewed me, actually. What did they ask? Oh, the usual bullshit, who I was, what I did, future plans, inspiration. The one that interviewed me was the small, meek girl with glasses. She seemed a bit bitter, though. I wonder why. But enough about that. Oh, wait, can I see that glass over there? Sure. This signature. Is that Kira Mickey's autograph? Yeah, she came here before her last concert. Get out. Really? Is this some kind of secret hidden bar of the stars or something? Not really. We're just in the right place at the right time. What kind of person is she when she's not on stage? I've tried to get a meeting with her, but she actually seemed willing. But she's always busy. A very nice girl, actually. She seemed to be completely invested in her work. She loves what she does, and it shows. You'd think she'd be some sort of diva, but as far as I'm concerned, she's one of the nicest people I've met. I knew it. I knew she was nice. Her passion shows in her concerts, you know? She's so spontaneous. Her performances are never the same. Every time she sings Shine Spark, I feel like my soul is warming up from a high-performance computer. Or like one, rather. Shine Spark! If I find myself singing it in the shower, I find myself singing it in the shower all the time. And those who pay premium can hear me sing every day at $99.99 a month. Go premium now! That aside, I was about to call bullshit on what you said. But I guess you do have some sort of proof for everything. Can I keep this glass? No. Pretty please? No. Holy pooper. At least this bar might be more interesting than I initially thought. The one thing that didn't make it perfect is if pretty boy over there had a pass with the KGB. Who took? Yeah, that'd be crazy, huh? Are you gonna order anything else? What? Oh, yeah, the whole getting wasted thing. I heard of a drink called a bad touch. Get me a big one of those, please. A big bad touch. Coming right up. A big bad touch. Okay. 4, 2, 2, 2, 2, 1, 2, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4. All on the rocks and mixed. Bad touch. Here. For $99.99, you can see how that big bad touch affects her. Ruby. I was expecting something dirtier. We have olive brine. I can pour in a bit if that's what you want. No, not that. For such a dirty name, it feels like the drink to come in a phallic glass or be this thick white liquid. I would have skyrocketed the watchers at least 3-fold. Don't you have anything like that? No. I'll have to make do with the condensed milk I got at home. Friendly reminder that today's escapade is brought to you by ShiningFinger.moe. Leaders of VR adult entertainment since 2069. Buy a year of premium membership for a neat code. Said code will net you a free trial of VR experience with a model based on moi. What's it do with that VR experience? Well, a fan made an NND model of me. When Shining Fingered asked me about a model for our partnership, I just contacted him. He got money for polishing the model a lot more, and I got my partnership. We all won. I even got him a year of free premium membership and a VR set. That's nice. Wait, what's NND? Tell me you haven't heard of Niku Niku Dance. Oh my god, Hatsune Miku. Hatsune Miku, I guess, technically. Alright. I asked for a reason. It's music videos with 3D models. Yeah, that sounds like a good enough explanation. I see. To be honest though, the model is a bit meatier than me. Not that I mind it though, considering the use it gets. You know, I was expecting you to be more scared when I said you're being watched by a lot of people. It's hard to be scared when you can't see these people. But they're still there, you know? Sure, they're behind screens and sometimes in the opposite corner of the world, but every single one of my viewers is a real person with a real life. I surprise people with my eccentric nature once I feel comfortable. I see. Not being here doesn't make them any less real. I understand, but it's just not the same. They're not here, visibly paying attention to me. I don't get paranoid because of my phone contacts. That's true, I guess. So, tell me, what made a lady like you become a bartender? It's not exactly an exciting story. Does it involve a man? No. What about a crime? Nope. A childhood promise? No. Ah, religious vow? A what? Going to tell me that you just decided out of the blue to quit your job and start bartending. That's actually what happened. Sorta. Oh, come on. No epiphany? Quarter-life crisis? Not even a hot teacher somewhere along the line? Life isn't always a young adult novel where every decision is a road cone. And that's the problem. 1/3 of my audience are teens that shouldn't be allowed to watch my streams. Throw me a bone here. There must be a nice mystical story you can tell about yourself, Miss Bartender. Yes? Sometime after I started working, I got an interesting client. He was a DRK SOL, a really old Lila model. Apparently, his power supply was running low. His charger was destroyed and he didn't have the money to buy upgrades or replacements. He also seemed to have neglected his maintenance. It was from that time when the collective source wasn't a cloud storage system, so he wouldn't be uploaded there once his body ran out of energy. Keep going. It was weird, you know? He was the only Lilim I'd seen with a clear-cut fear of mortality. No transcendence for him. He would disappear once his batteries ran out. It's like knowing you'll vanish while someone else passes on to heaven, he said. Oh man. I guess he felt bad about burdening someone else with his problems. So he went and gave me a fingertip of his that fell while we were talking. Before he left, he said, "If you remember me, maybe a part of me will transcend." Bravo! Bravo! Touching, full of feeling, completely awesome. I'd pay to see a movie like that. So, what happened to the finger? I made a pendant out of it. I carry it with me at all times. Even while bathing? Almost all times. Now that I think about it, how do you handle the stream if you want to watch a movie or something? I have a plugin that lays Mosaic censorship over whatever I watch on TV or in the theaters. I see. Okay, this is getting stale. I'm gonna heat this up even if I have to do it myself. We need to drop a cow in here. Miss Bartender, get me drunk. I don't care how, just do it. Okay. I know exactly what to do. Because DJ suggested it. Perfect. Aged. I'm giving her a big fringe weaver. Mix. So. Lightheadedness. Clumsy tongue. I'm sweaty, knees weak, arms spaghetti. Can't feel my legs. Can't feel my legs. Alright, let's get on with the loot stuff. First, I'll try to guess your bust size. I must warn you, I have a 90% success rate with this. I'd say, B. Not big enough to fill a hand, but not small enough to make you look like a child. You're a size B, right? I'm not discussing my bust. Don't be like that. I can tell you're a B cup. Your attitude makes me think you're an S, and your behavior makes me think your blood type is AB. So, how many did I get right? Who knows? Please let me get on with this. I need you to cooperate if this is going to be a success. Can I ask you something? Finally. What's the point of getting drunk if you're going to behave the same way? I guess it is kind of redundant. Oh my god. My throat hurts. Because you see, I'm drunk 24/7. Huh? Knowing people want to watch me do anything and everything. Seeing the viewer count steadily rise as I take more risks and become more adventurous. It's a feeling that neither alcohol nor sex can compare to. Speaking of sex, if I get lucky tonight, you only need to pay $99.99 to see what happens afterwards. Go premium or go home. Do you really get lucky if the other person knows they're being streamed? You'd be surprised by how many are actually turned on by that. How do you deal with the people that don't want their identities revealed? Everything's written here. By being captured by this camera, you hereby provide consent to the use of your face on all materials produced by Streaming Chan LLC. I'm not sure how legal that is. People believe it is, and yet, I've yet to be troubled by a lawyer. It's funny though, when you're on the street, unless it's somebody really hot, you can't recall their faces. I'll learn their name and suddenly they're a fucking snowflake that's better than all the rest. This is weird. I'm feeling sleepy. You did ask me to get you drunk. Why is it weird? Because I haven't felt sleepy in quite some time. In fact, I've been sleep deprived for a while now. How long? A week. A week? Weeks are the ones with 30 days, right? Yeah, totally sleepy. I can feel my eyes getting heavier. And there's this weird lag when I try to move. What's up with that? Anyway, I think I'll take a little nap here before storming off and continuing the night. If you'll excuse me... Should I call a cab? And risk waking her up? Leave her be. I'd rather break the rules and let her sleep than deal with her again. I'm gonna take my break now. It's been a while since I needed a cigarette this badly. Alright. I think we'll probably call it after tonight. After this day. I went too hard with the streamer voice. Safe. It's now safe to keep playing. Sorry, Jill, I'm still eating celery. The lovely sensation of feeling like you're forgetting something. What's that mean? Does it mean it will become unsafe to play? That's what I'm thinking. I've always been a little unnerved by that sentence. Like, what does that imply for the future? All done. Feeling better? Fresh air does wonders for you. Well, for a given value of fresh, anyway. I insist that it sounds like dynamite. No, it's too long to be dynamite. Sounds like a heavy-duty tool. You're a heavy-duty tool. Yes, I am. Wait, that... Damn it. Welcome back. Who are these people? I could have sworn this place looked a lot more pink the last time we came. Maybe it's the lighting. Hey, bartender, what did that noise just now sound like to you? Oh, this is the vets I was told about. I'd say it sounds like construction, but Betty here says it's dynamite or something like that. Not you two. Huh? Do you think it's dynamite then? What? No, I say it's a backfire. It's a gunshot. Firecrackers! Ugh, see? Those sounds have been going on all night and we can't figure out what they are. Well, they aren't here to discuss that. We're here to... Who is he? Killian, nice to meet you. I don't know. You have more of a John face. Where was he last weekend? I don't know. I don't care. He's already made amends for leaving me to fend off all those dogs. Anyway, what do you want? Beer. Oh, what the hell. I'll have a beer too. 2 beers coming right up. Powder Delta. Two beers. Here you go. Thank you. Man, after work beer is always the best beer. Yeah. So tell me, bartender. Just call me Jill. Jill? That's a nice name. How's business lately? As usual. Wait, I guess you don't really know what usual means for us. We're not the kind to be filled to the brim during rush hours, and we don't have that many regulars. So it's just the same. Nothing's changed. I guess when we came here with all the dogs, it was quite the change of pace, huh? You have no idea. I have a question, Jill. Is it about the girl sleeping next to you? Premium. Please don't wake her up. Do you regularly let people sleep here? No, but I'd rather have her sleeping than talking. Should you be saying that with at least 6K people listening? Let them hear. I don't care. 6K people. She calls herself Streaming Chan. She's been streaming her life 24/7. That sounds familiar. I think one of the dogs talked about seeing someone doing that. I don't know if it's the same person. So, 6,000 people are watching and hearing us. Considering the way she's sleeping, they're probably only hearing us. Her camera's against the table. I don't know how many are still in the channel, though. I see. So there'll be a lot more witnesses if something's said. Do you have a criminal past? Nope. Just a minor charge of petty vandalism. What did you do? Painted graffiti outside of my high school saying, Miss Thompson's a cunt. Why'd you do that? Because Miss Thompson was a cunt. She constantly humiliated whoever got her questions wrong. She also constantly bullied 2 of my classmates. True, I got a week of suspension and had to clean the wall. But it gave everyone the courage to speak up. So, I was stuck up at Doglandia. Well, we recently struck a deal with Farmer Fabrics to start doggy clothing line. Farmer Fabrics? That name rings a bell. It's that textile company where the owner believes herself to be an alpaca. Oh, yeah, that one. We had her here some time ago. She got drunk and, so much saliva everywhere. Oh. But anyway, dog clothes? We hired a new employee and she showed the higher-ups some designs. After a couple of talks, they decided to give the clothing production a try. Those designs were embarrassing, you know? But something tells me that's why they were approved. You guys want anything else? I'll have whatever this guy orders. Let's see. I'll have a Brantini. 2 Brantinis then. I got 2 of them. Here you go. We have such a healthy taste and drinks deal. Not all of us spend their weekends in college partying like maniacs. Actually, not all of us went to college. I miss nothing. Sometimes I wish I could go back in time and kick myself. Something on your mind? That girl that's designing the clothes. What about her? She's cute, but she should take more care in her appearance. I mean, right now she fits the unkempt cutie category so well that it's almost painful. It's so cliched that I can't help but cringe whenever I look at her. Cringe? It's like when you see something that's such a cheesy movie cliche, you just feel the need to kick whatever the hell it is. Kick? Betty, I didn't think you'd have to say this. I'd have to say this to you twice in the same month, but you shouldn't kick people. I wasn't gonna kick her. Why'd you think I'd kick her? Because I've seen you kick people before. Apparently unprovoked or due to complicated reasons only you understand. Fine, guilty as charged. Still, I'm gonna do something about her. I think I just need to. It's a matter of honor. Honor, she says. Well, maybe honor isn't the right word. But she has potential and I'm not going to let her waste it. Joe, I'm gonna go check the antenna on the roof. Alright. She's your boss, right? Didn't you meet her before? Nope, I'm just a veterinarian. The dogs were the ones that organized the meeting with her. I'd say she's really good looking, but honestly, those pants rob her of charm. What do you mean? They make her look too uptight, and at a glance, she doesn't seem like the type. Some shorts or a skirt would fit her better. Well, she wears a skirt or pants depending on her mood. There was also this one time where she came in wearing a kilt. That kilt was awesome! Damn, she has nice hearing. Now that I think about it, you have that hobby of speculating what someone's personality is based just on their looks. I mean, you did the same with Jill here. Amazing, you actually made that sound weird as hell. Yes, I have the habit of trying to guess someone's behavior based on their looks. No, it's not a hobby. You made it sound like I'm some sort of creep. Last look at the stream from beneath the sheets. Deal and Betty are the cutest. They are cute. They are. What did you think about me? Nothing much, really. Mostly that you were too polite. Not a natural polite, though. More like a professional polite. Like you're like that just because you need to be. That was it, really. Although the way you looked at me when I said your boss could use a skirt or shorts was interesting. You seemed interested in what I said. Like you'd like to see that scenario. You're thinking too much. What do you think about Gil then? He's either a total simpleton or acts like that, or acts like one in a way that consumes the rest of his character. Yeah. But anyway, I'm just a veterinarian. My judgment might be clouded by seeing so many furry businessmen. How common is dog businessmen? Let's have another round. Sounds like a good idea. You'll have something strong. You need to pump some testosterone into your taste and drinks. You'll thank me later, trust me. Then 2 strong drinks. Manly drinks. I don't care which ones. You shut up. 2 manly drinks. The gut punch is strong. No, it's not. Optional commentary. Fringe Weaver it is. I don't think the Fringe Weaver is manly. Otherwise, I would. Trust me. Suplex. 3 Karmatron. 2 Karmatron. Option. Okay, so the 4th one. Or the one with 4 pile pattern. Okay. Making all people happy with pure alcohol cringe weaver revolution. It's true. Maybe the fringe weavers could change the world for the better. Here. Now, drink. Oh, man up. You'll get used to it. Hey, Jill, has someone ever proposed to you as a prank? You know, make you think they're falling in love with you just to reveal that it was all a prank. Jill? First year of high school. The guy I had my eyes on for a whole year, had asked me out. Saturday morning, I go to the meeting place. What do I find? It was all a prank by some bitches. Ouch. Sorry, the worst part isn't that they set me up, but rather that I saw it coming. I knew that guy wouldn't find me attractive enough to ask me out. I knew those bitches would target me sooner or later just for kicks. I knew it all, so when it happened, I felt nothing. They confirmed my suspicions that teenagers are a plague that must be eradicated. Anyway, why the question? Hey, piece of scrap. Yeah? These are the situations where you should have stopped me before I said anything. It's better to learn by tripping yourself. Why the question, though? I'm asking because one of my ex's cousins had been hitting on me the past couple days. If it were somebody else, I'd pretend to be straight with the help of this piece of scrap here. Sadly, she knows who I am. The worst part is, knowing Vero, she probably put her cousin up to it as some practical joke. Well, I suggest telling the cousin that she should cut it out. If she feels genuinely offended, then they might not have been in cahoots. But I'm just spouting nonsense based on what you've told me. Don't pay too much attention. It's better than my suggestion. What was yours? Waterboarding. Huh? The fact that she knows how to waterboard someone is what scares me most. The Girl Scouts also taught me how to skin a deer, and I see nobody making a fuss about that. But, yeah, your advice sounds good enough. Especially when you factor that if Gina's being honest about her, she probably won't feel offended. Gina. Which one was that again? Blonde, flat as a cutting board, but cute as a button. Oh, yeah. She came to the office Christmas party, right? That's the one. Well, it's getting late. We should get going. Yeah. Thank you again for everything, Joe. Bye. Please come again. Back. Those damn cats moving the internet antenna. Oh yeah, Gil. Some guy said that I should tell you that the bunny's late. Whatever that means. Oh, shit. Boss, I'm leaving early. If I don't come back in 2 days, consider me as good as dead. Yeah. Shouldn't we be worried? Think of him as a kid that tells outrageous stories to get attention and everything will be easier. Besides, he knows how to take care of himself. Yeah. They'll be here on Monday like nothing ever happened. In any case, I'll be in my office. Maybe now I can finish watching that didgeridoo tutorial. Hello, Jill. Oh, Stella, you here for another drink today? Not really. I was just around the neighborhood and... Right. Anyway, I found this bottle being neglected at my house. And... it's not every day a client gives you a gift. Ooh, I got an achievement for that. Not someone who likes old liquor as much as you would appreciate it. Really? I don't know what to say. Thanks. Well, it's nothing, really. This just in. The Apollo Trust Bank has locked its doors, leaving about 30 people trapped inside. The security system was activated after someone tried to steal information from the main database. It's because you served her the right drink at the right time. Oh, I'm so glad. I'm glad. Early this morning, the bank... Oh, God. Say... I wonder if she'll be alright. Hello, Jamie. Good evening, Joe. Did you see the news about the Apollo Trust Bank? The news flash just ended. Sounds like things got ugly. From what I heard, there was a commotion earlier today. Something about people being unable to leave the building. Let's hope for the best. Yeah. Gil stormed off just a minute ago, though. I see. Guess the bunny was late. Did he just wink at me? Did he, Bum? He definitely knows what's going on. What can I get you? Give me a Mars Blast. Coming right up. A Mars Blast. Six, 1, 4, and 2, all blended. I don't know if it was a blink or a wink, hard to tell. I suppose it would be. One Mars Blast. Yeah, this is the one. Mars Blast always seemed poorly named to me. Shouldn't it be red instead of yellowish? Then again, the whole red planet thing is still its nickname. I can't believe I'm myself. Hey, who's this girl? She calls herself Streaming Chan. She's been streaming her life 24/7. I'm guessing her equipment's still running, so you might want to watch what you say. Thanks for the advice. Changing the subject a bit, have you been hearing explosions or something throughout the day? I heard that a supersonic drone was undergoing tests and lost its course. That might be it. Ah. Hey boss, the explosions were caused by supersonic drones. That sounds better than firecrackers. We've been trying to figure out what they were all day. I see. Sonic booms are not sounds people can normally identify. And this one drone made a lot of noise when breaking the sound barrier. Is there an area to test that kind of stuff? It's not, which makes the whole thing quite suspicious. Huh. Man, if only Gil was here to hear that info. He thought they were gunshots. Are you worried about him? Sort of. He always leaves without notice for days, but he always comes back unscathed. I'd be lying if I said I'm not worried, but at the same time, I've just kind of become used to it. You can be a troublesome man, huh? Sometimes. Say, do you think the people in the bank will be alright? This isn't the first time a bank has closed like that, but something is off about this. Off? How? I don't know. Maybe it's the hour. Maybe it's the fact that the news is making an unusually big stink of it. Let's hope I'm just overthinking it. Yeah. Are you worried about something? A girl that was in here yesterday said that she was going to that bank. It's not like me to be personally invested in what happens to clients, but never mind. Do you want something else? Yeah, I can make time for one more drink. Fetch me a beer. Let's keep it simple. Sure. Beer. I definitely still don't remember how to make a beer. Here. Once the beer played an important part in humanity's history. Yeah, I'm familiar with that theory. It's an interesting one. The gist of it is that brewing was an important part of society during its development. Drinks were ubiquitous while feasting. They helped to foster bonds and build faction alliances. Given enough time and enough beer, larger societies would be born. You seem to know a lot about this. Nah, just enough. Jill, have you ever thought about brain uploading? Brain uploading? I was thinking, what's the point of uploading yourself if you're still here? Let's say you upload yourself and effectively that new someone's in cyberspace. You'll still be here. Wouldn't it be weird to know that there's a you that's not you somewhere? That's an interesting point. I guess it'd be the same as cloning, huh? Imagine if your cyberspace self found out about the real you somehow. Hell, imagine talking to your other self. And then there's more. Imagine placing multiple copies of you in different situations, exposing each one to different scenarios to see how they develop. I do that all the time in roleplays, I'm gonna be honest. I guess it is kind of heartbreaking in a way. Imagine someone with an illness uploading their brains into the ether. only to find out their physical bodies are still alive in here, instead of living in a space where there's no disease. I remember an article from a while back about the earliest forms of brain uploading. It would scan the brain in such a thorough and intense manner that it would effectively kill the person. They used the word burn the brain. Ouch. All for nothing because the data would be corrupted or broken. They halted all brain uploading research after that. I think they started another project about living brains in jars or something after that. That subject interests you, huh? It makes for a nice time sink when I'm doing nothing. Well then, nice talking to you, Jill. Same here, always a pleasure. Say hello to Gillian for me when he comes back. Please come again. Well done. You want to stay here? Seems the street's quite restless. Thanks, but I'll pass. I have a couple of matters to attend to at home. You do? Yeah, I ordered a nano camo module for my apartment. It should be installed by now. Nano camo? Isn't that a tad expensive? Yeah, to be honest, I asked my mom for it. She had been pestering me about what gift I wanted for Meg at Christmas for a while. She's been asking that for 4 years now, and I've always said I was fine. So I took the chance and asked her for it. Used up all the past gifts. Feels a bit weird to ask your parents for a gift like that when you're 27. I'm sure she doesn't mind. So, what will the nano camo module change from your apartment? I got the basic plans. Walls and one piece of cloth. I picked my kotatsu too. You have a kotatsu? You know what a kotatsu is, boss. I'm more impressed you know what it is. You know what it is. I mean, futons are common knowledge, but a kotatsu, not so much. Yeah, well, days get cold and the heater might not be enough. And the Japanese have mastered how to live comfortably in reduced spaces. You should invite me sometime. I want to see how you decorate the place with that. Let's plan a day to grab a beer, yeah? No more dancing. Oh, I'm tired. What do we do with her? I'll take care of everything. Don't worry. Alright, sorry for leaving her like this. No problem. Well, I gotta go. See you tomorrow, boss. Careful out there. Get a nice wall pattern or something. $400. Nice. Joe wants to buy a fan even though it's winter. Buying one will prevent her from getting too distracted. Now use nano camo to customize your room. Let's go buy that fan first. It was a Joker's iPhone, right? Nano camo. Incredible. Mascot. Camotan is our mascot. She's designed by veteran character designer Max Musashi. Musashi Battleship, Tactical Fashion, and Peach Cake. Okay. Yeah. Customize. It costs money! This is very bright. Oh, there's more. Oh, okay. Oh, what's this? No, I could afford it, but I don't know if I'll wait. I'll wait on it. What about this? What's this one? It's 10,000. We'll save up. We'll save up for the rad poster. Okay, there's something new here. Apollo Bank is getting attacked. and no one is reporting on it. Are you actually surprised? Considering the nature of their threats, it's clear that Quincy doesn't want to take the blame. What a fucking coward. Do you have any sources there? Posting from the site, it looks like someone's inside the bank with a huge bomb threatening to blow up the building. He demands they want Quincy to quit and the White Knights disbanded. Wow, they're actually helping the protesters? The protesters? Why do I say protesters like that? It's not the way that... That's not the way to help people. What if this is just a huge false flag to blame the opposition? I won't be surprised. This fucking place. Let's wait for more info. Streaming Chan thread. Did anyone see last night's escapade? She was at the Valhalla bar. It was alright. Bartender was a cutie, but man, is she full of herself. Don't care. I'm going next week to ask her for a date. We're gonna get us on a date? We all know you won't. I'm pretty sure nobody here has the guts to ask someone out. She's still sleeping? Yeah, the bartender has been telling everyone that they need to be careful with their words. I wonder if there's illegal activity going on there. Like, why would you need to be careful with what you say? Maybe they're avoiding casual racism. True, but it wouldn't be rare for them to do shady stuff. This fucking city. At least she's sleeping now. Last time I saw her taking some rest was about a week ago. Crash is one hell of a drug. I'm fucking crying right now. Let me tell you the story. I was going home after buying groceries at the store. I was very tired because I had to line up for hours just to buy milk, and I'm finally out of there. A group of 3 white knights stopped me and someone started asking for my ID and also wanted to see my bag to check if I wasn't a scalper, and once they saw everything that was in order, they asked me for a military service ID and just, what the fuck? Why would I have that on me? And there's no enforced conscription anymore. It doesn't make sense. And because I didn't have it on me, they asked for money or else they'd plant drugs on me. I of course refused, but they'd lose their patience. And one of them hit me right in the temple with a gun. I was bleeding like crazy on the floor, so they just took my groceries and left. Paid propaganda post to bash the White Knights. I see. Holy shit, man. I fucking hate this place. I hate it so much. I want to leave this fucking... Wow, man. Anyway. Pollutions reach historic levels. Even though most countries in the world have adapted their economies to solve the ongoing problem of climate change, Glitch City still relies on ancient technologies in order to keep costs low with profits high. As a result of the backwards policy, it seems that although we'll be experiencing huge increase in air pollution next year, our contamination level will force the whole population to move away from the lot of areas within the city. The soil is decaying at an alarming pace, says experts on the report. Sleep typing. Don't sleep. The augmented eye is being attacked. Hi, everyone. We take our security seriously here at the Augmented Eye. We have obligation to disclose the recent articles on Alice Rabbit were vandalized by who we think is Alice Rabbit themselves. They are a very good impersonator. We want to extend our apologies and inform that we'll be limiting our coverage of Alice Rabbit just to factual news and not entertainment pieces. Sincerely, the Augmented Eye staff. Alarms rise as Apollo Trust Bank suffers terrorist attack. Updating. Hijacked screens at the downtown Casanova announced what seemed to be a terrorist threat aimed at the Apollo Trust Banks. Bank 1, just the one. The information suggests that a currently unidentified bomber is already inside the building. The White Knights counterterrorism unit responded to the threat immediately. However, the bank was then locked down by an external network attack. We might be dealing with a dual threat here, CTU's Chloe Bauer told AE. The bank has been sealed shut using its own disaster prevention system. However, none of the terminals of the bank were working at the time. The building is basically sealed at this point. The hostages are trapped. I hope Say is alright. Yeah. I hope so. Well, we read everything. Let's save and call it a night. Oof. Ooh. Ouch. This has been a lot. Not BRB. We're ending the stream. This has been a lot of reading. I won't lie. I burped. I apologize for that. Yeah, we're just gonna end it here, I think. Managed to get Yakuza Remastered Collection for $10. Oh, that reminds me. Dimbard, I think it was. Dimbard redeemed UFO Catcher today, 2 hours ago. Yes, it's ending. I apologize. UFO Catcher 2 hours ago. That needs to be redeemed or refunded because we're not playing Yakuza. So, I apologize. Thank you. Thank you for helping with the refund process. We're gonna end it here, to be honest. My throat hurts. I can't keep talking. We'll probably keep doing them, limiting the Valhalla streams to 2.5, 3 hours, something like that. Something around that line. Just to keep my voice from going out. But thank you guys so much for watching. I don't know when our next stream will be. It's guaranteed we'll have it on Tuesday and Wednesdays because that's my days off. We might be doing some other things between here and there. I don't know. And I'm too scared to raid Destiny, so we're not doing that. So thank you guys so much for stopping by. I only see hydrates and fortune slips. It might be on another page. If you don't get it done, just message me and I will go through it myself. Because like I never mark them as completed. So I never mark them as completed, so I have a bunch backed up. But yes, thank you guys so much for stopping by. This is going to be stream. I will see you guys in the next one. I appreciate you guys sticking around. Bye-bye forever. Bye-bye forever. So far, I only see yesterday's. I'll take care of it, Mercury. Thank you so much for the help, though. Nothing from today. Okay, I'll take care of it. Thank you, and goodbye to everyone. I will see you in the next one.